The Grow My Cleaning Company podcast helps owners of cleaning companies just like you to grow your company and yourself so you can make more money and finally get the time and money freedom that probably got you into this business. Discover how to automate and create systems that allow you to grow like crazy without losing control. If you dig the show and want to show some love, subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes. It really helps. Enjoy the show.
Hey, Cleaning Nation, we love this episode. We just had some technical difficulties with, Zoom. It happens. But nonetheless, we hope you enjoy this episode and get some value out of it. Enjoy.
Hello, Cleaning Nation. I'm Suzanne, one of the mindset coaches with Grow My Cleaning Company, and I'm extremely excited to have today on our podcast, Joel and Jessica Smith. They have been with me through the Elite program, and they're now going through into next level. And I wanted to bring them on because I would just like to share with everyone that life is real. Some of the challenges maybe that you're going through or the things that you think are only you really happen to a lot of other people as well. So don't isolate yourself. And now, without further ado, welcome Joel, Jessica, my powerhouse couple for the day. Hi there. Okay, so what I'd like to do is just start with where are you located? What type of business do you have? Go ahead, Jessica.
We're located in a small town called Dillon, Montana. That's in southwest Montana. And we focus right now on residential cleaning.
Excellent. Okay, so I have found a lot of growth has happened for you throughout our time together. Jessica, tell us a little bit about what you feel you've gone through and how you've grown. How are you looking at your business differently now than when you started?
Sure.
And then Joel, I'm going to get your input too, okay?
Okay. So when I started, I was I kind of realized that I needed to make a transition. I realized that what I was doing was a job and I wasn't running a business. I was just working per hour. And I realized I really wanted to own a business. So I think the biggest mindset shift for me has been from just being a laborer for a wage, which is good. But to actually owning my business and having a purpose for it.
Yeah. You are now a business owner. And what is the purpose? Would you mind sharing?
Yeah. So the purpose, like it was before, I love serving people. I love cleaning a home and making it amazing for someone when they come home. But, the broader purpose became, well, I really want to provide better for my family and more than just earning money. It became, I need to be at home raising my family because we have some young children at home still. And I realized that I needed to work more hours than I was physically able to do. So it has become a focus of time, really wanting to spend time with my family.
Great. And you're in process of hiring some employees, right?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. Joel, what would be your perspective on the growth that you've seen?
Well, I would say this is a needed secondary income. And what we would like to see is the ability to have financial liberty and security through this business. And Mike explained it this way, that when you are only working yourself, then you are limited just by your physical limitations and time limitations. You can you can work 15 hours a day, which is not sustainable, but you're still limited. Whereas if you own a business, you can hire help and manage a business And then you're unlimited in how much you can serve and also bring in. But the biggest lesson for me has been, one, when you run a business, you have to realize how much you don't know. I mean, we come in, we've never done this type of thing before. We're very naive, and $20 an hour seems like a lot, but it's not. You don't make a profit as a business owner at $20 an hour. So you have to, and in this case with Grow My Cleaning and the coaching we've received, there's a lot of faith involved to say, we don't know and they do, and we're going to take their word for it. We don't see the end result yet, but we're going to count on them to give us good advice, and we're going to follow that advice. It takes some humility and some faith. And so we're in the process of that, and that's more than just a business lesson. That's a lot of life lesson there too.
Yeah. Wow, Joel, thank you. And I've got to thank you as well for stepping into it. You know, nothing gives us more pleasure than to see when you step up. You know, Mike can give you all the systems and procedures in the world, but you have to meet him and the rest of the team halfway and ask the questions and make the changes. And I know for both of you, and maybe even more so for Jessica, there was a lot of mindset shifts in here, weren't there? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us a little bit about how it feels now, how your thinking has changed, because I see you thinking more like a business owner now. Okay. Tell me. So Jessica, you start first.
Mm-hmm.
How do you see yourself now as a business owner? What's changed in your thoughts?
So I think one of the major things has been just the value of what we do. So just realizing that that we're giving value to somebody when we clean their home, how it makes them feel. And I guess one of the things that I'm most excited about, and I'm not quite there yet, but I'm in the process of hiring people. And so I think the opportunity for leadership has really been exciting to me, that I get to hire people and I get to work with them and have them work for me and train them and just, give positive input into their lives too.
It's going to be a thing of beauty, Jessica.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that.
Yes. Wonderful. Joel, what would you like to add?
Well, you mean the mindset change and development?
Yeah.
Just the notion that when you raise the prices, which, as I already mentioned, is necessary if you're going to be profitable, the notion that you're not being greedy, it's necessary, and the fact that you can serve better because you can serve with more confidence, and knowing that this is not only valuable in your own mind, but it's, if somebody's willing to pay, it's valuable to them, and there's a partnership with the client and the business owner to say, we are serving each other. But then there's if you raise your prices, in our case, we lost a lot of clients. We lost almost all of our current clients. And they say, oh, they rejected me. No, they just wanted cheap labor. It's not personal. And the putting away the fear of, oh man, if we lose these people, we're done, or we're going to sink this ship. But the mindset change is that, hey, we've got a valuable offering here, and there will be some people, we just have to find them, some people who see it as valuable, willing to work with us, willing to pay what we're asking for a good quality service. And we don't need someone who is looking for cheap labor. That's not someone we can move on and still be okay. In fact, be better off because of it. And so the mindset of we can go our own path, and those who want to join us, great. But not everybody's going to join us, and it's okay that not everybody is going to desire our services for a profitable wage.
Wow. Thank you. It was huge. Anybody who's watching the video, I hoped you saw on my face this pride and this joy of the realization that Joel and Jessica have come to on what he just said, and people valuing your service and not serving the people that are just looking for cheap labor. Oh, that is so huge. I actually couldn't have said it better. Just rewind it and listen to Joel. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, amazing people, you may have noticed we don't sell a dadgum thing on this podcast. We don't allow ads. The only ask I can ever have of you guys is if you dig the show, for you to spread the word and share so we can change as many lives as possible. Literally, it'll take you 5 seconds to give us a great review, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you as a listener and value the gift of your kind words. Now, back to the show.
Let's talk for a second, Jessica, about those price increases. That was pretty scary at first, right?
It was. That was hard.
But look at what you did. Tell me, some people, this occurs to me right now as a question. Some people will feel that fear that you both had and not move forward. Yet you felt the fear and you moved forward. You made the changes you needed to make. Why would you say that was? What do you think was the trigger for you to say, I need to do this, even though I'm freaking scared?
Yeah. So I think it was a couple things. First of all, we had chosen to follow the roadmap that Mike gave. And I knew that, if I do things my way, I don't know the end result. And so I really trusted Mike and the path that he had laid out. And the other thing was the accountability. I knew that I would need to, I knew that I was going to be reporting back to you, Suzanne, and to Mike. And so, but it wasn't just that, it was, I knew that you guys were behind me. I knew that you guys were supporting me and cheering for me, and that really, no matter how it went, I knew that I had you guys helping me, and kind of looking out for me. So it was hard and it was scary, and it did take a lot of mindset shifting before and during and after. But I'm just so grateful for the help in doing that.
Beautiful.
And I wouldn't have known that it was the right thing to do. It seemed, when I first started, it felt super drastic. It felt like, I don't know, it felt very drastic. But I knew it was the right thing because I knew that's what you guys said was the right thing to do. So I was trusting you.
Great. And Joel, I do want to hear from you too, but before we do that, I just want Jessica to continue, because just recently you went in and did a walkthrough and a bid for someone. Mm-hmm. And that was very successful. Tell us how it went, because this is the other end of the spectrum. Tell us what happened, Jessica. Tell us what happened.
So I did. I had a call, and I followed the protocol that Mike has helped us with for the phone call, and I showed up, and I'm not doing it perfectly yet, but it was a very nice couple, and we talked. We just talked, and we built a rapport, and I gave them the bid that I had, and without batting an eye, he said, let's get started. And he signed a credit card authorization right there. So all the things that Mike has taught us, pay in advance, and we have them on the schedule. We're going to clean for them next week, and they're very excited, and I'm very excited.
And when she came home from that meeting, she went herself, and I was home when she arrived back home. and they had given her some vegetables. And so she's walking in with an armload and a twinkle in her eye. And I was like, oh, this went pretty good, huh? She didn't have to tell me how it went. I already knew she had found a new friend.
Wow. New client, all wrapped up in a bow, and produce to boot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's only just beginning, folks. Okay. So is there anything that you would like listeners to know about just succeeding in their companies? What would you want them to know?
Well, I'll pipe in and use the word faith again. The faith, by definition, is trusting something you can't see and a result that hasn't arrived yet. But the other thing is the importance of putting encouragement in your life. I guess Jess and I are normal in the sense of you tend to talk negative to yourself when you get discouraged. And I've observed in myself that when you need encouragement the most is when you're least likely to reach out and seek it. The person who's happy and say, hey, I want to talk to people because I've got good things to say. Those are the people who already have a good mindset and good encouragement. But the people who, oh man, doing bad, and you're less likely to actually want to share. And the encouragement of the assignment of, hey, we got a call today, be there or be square. And sometimes you need the encouragement more than you even realize you do. Sometimes you're like, I don't want to talk to them, but you need it really, you need it a lot. So the phone calls or, the video calls and the coaching and the mindset as the word that you guys use so much, that is extremely important because it helps you, but it also helps your relationship with your clients. If you come in with a pessimistic mindset, then it's going to duplicate itself in your relationship with your clients. But also you can get out on a tailspin mentally, oh, I lost a client. Oh man, I'm going to lose everybody. Oh, where you start telling yourself things. And then you go and talk to somebody like you, Suzanne, or Mike, no, it's going to be okay. You're doing well. And you're like, I didn't think I was doing well. Well, maybe I am doing well. Maybe it is going to be okay. Huh. So you get back on track and you can look at it differently in a productive way instead of a woe is me kind of fashion. And then, that's self-defeating if you're looking at it in that woe is me fashion.
Wow, Joel. I can see you teaching at some of our future live events. I want you to share that. That was awesome. Thank you. Jessica, anything you want to add for anyone to be aware of in helping them succeed in growing their business, even as Joel points out, when everything doesn't seem rosy? It seems really hard to do.
Yeah. So just the realization for me has been, it's hard work. It's hard work owning a business. And I guess what I've been trying to do is just own it and take it one step at a time. Really, you're putting sometimes just one foot in front of the other, and sometimes you don't see results right away, but you just know that you're doing the right thing and just being committed to moving forward and committed to doing the work, really.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you so much for joining us. And Jessica and Joel, thank you. Have a marvelous day. I know you're going to be fantastic.
Thanks for inviting us.
Thanks, Suzanne.
Well, here we are at the end of the podcast, and you made it. Great job. I've got a little bonus for you for sticking through with me. But like I mentioned before, if you got value out of this podcast and you want to show a little love, subscribe, rate, and review on iTunes, Spotify, wherever the heck you're listening to this thing. Share it with a friend. Share the love. And as a special thank you for those of you that stuck with me to the end, how about I give you my personal phone number so we can text? It's a great way for me to get to know you, your business, your goals personally. So shoot me a text now, 602-932-6431, 602-932-6431. I am the only one who responds to these texts, and I will personally respond to everyone I possibly can as long as this number is manned. Don't know how long we're going to keep this at the end of the podcast, so grab it now, 602-932-6431. Give me a text, say hey, can't wait to meet you.